right after Coach Williams, so let's try and keep this moving. So Coach Muffin has been patiently waiting after we go. So here's Coach Williams.
Okay, we won. Football team's ahead 14-3. That's a great afternoon so far.
Questions?
Jared Fialco.
Roy, knowing your long-standing personal relationship with Lavelle, is there like to see this series can
Having started before all this stuff really got bad, that if we had been able to play an exhibition game, we were going to play them and start something where I played historically. Such a good friend. He's a guy I trust. And I've never done what I did during the game today. I called a timeout because I was so mad at those guys and because we started to shoot a free throw. That's the reason I called. Don't know that I've ever done that, but that just shows how much I appreciate him, appreciate who he is and what he does.
Ross
you, Roy.
Martin. Ross Martin. All right. John.
My internet's connection messed up.
Real quick, I'm going to follow on what Jared asked about there. You've never had any issues with big on the
You can ask about play tech.
So I feel like I've played about every place in the world to play.
Oh, yeah, that's fucked up.
So I probably have never thought in those terms. No, to think about it to see if I know when in Kansas there were only 4 non-division one teams in the state, and we played one of them in an exhibition game and another one in a home game every year to give them the money, and then switched and played the other two the next. The limitations on the size of the arenas in some place, but that's something I never thought of and may think of now.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Brett Friedlander.
Yeah, Roy. Is there a common, is it just young player trying to figure his way out at this point?
Well, guys, come on, you know me. I'm concerned about it immensely. You can't win big games if you turn it the ball on the 2 ways, but also freshmen out there that are handling it. And it is a difficult thing. And he's going to get better, and he has to get better. It's a simple thing like that, but it's something that you look down there and they get 18 points off of our turnovers. That's way too many, and 18 turnovers in a low possession game because they milked the clock a lot in the first half and took some time before they started their offense. So I'm not sure because I don't have the stats, but I would guess it might be our lowest number of possession game that we've had this year, and have 18 turnovers is not very good.
Thanks,
Brendan
Roy.
Marks.
Hey, Coach, I just wanted to ask about Andrew Platek. Obviously, he had that 8-0 run himself in the middle of the second half, but just how important has he become for your team, and especially the value he provides as a floor spacer?
Well, it's something else. I mean, Caleb shoots the ball well. Puff can really shoot it. Kerwin can really shoot it. RJ shoots it well. Caleb, but they haven't done it in games. And so those 2 threes by Andrew today were really big for us. There's no question about that. I was going to play him earlier in the first half. I was going to play him longer, but one time he jumped up to try to block a shot instead of taking the charge. And he's blocked the same number of shots at North Carolina that I have. And so you got to be smart. You got to take a daggum charge instead of thinking you're Akeem Olajuwon or something. But the threes that he made and what he did defensively guarding that guy that's was a tough matchup. I think both ends of the floor, and Andrew did good things for us.
Ryan Wilcox.
I'm sorry, kid. So Curtis just told me it's 5 fewer possessions this game than we've had in any other games, and not only did we have 18 turnovers, we got a crick in my neck because of it. So
Ryan Wilcox.
Yeah, Coach, can you talk about the lift that Armando gave you guys today? He had 15 in the first half.
well, I think at the first half, he was the only offense. You look down there, 6 for 7 from the floor, 7 for 10 from the line, 11 rebounds, and only 1 turnover. So he didn't get caught by the turnover bug. But no, I think force.
Inherent in danger and asking you to comment about Duke basketball. But Krzyzewski had a point this week about the season feeling very. What was your understanding of what he meant? Agree or disagree?
Media. I'm not. If you call me, I know that you call me, I can call you back. You text me, I know, and I can text you back. That's it. I don't read, tweet, or crap it is. But I have seen some of that. Well, you used it yourself, Kip. It's a strange time. I mean, it's the most unusual time that I've ever seen, and it changes. And the thing that I saw, and again, I haven't seen it. Somebody told me, said it was strange times. I agree. It's times that we're not used to. I agree. And that we should probably take a different look at it now than we did in July or June. I don't even know if he used the time, but he said some months ago. So I think there is validity to that. I have no problem with that whatsoever. Again, if he said Roy Williams is ugly, I might have something to say about that. I'd probably agree. So I don't know what he said. Those 3 things are what I heard, and I agree with that. And I guarantee that Mike doesn't go to bed at night, and the last thing he does before he goes to bed to read what Roy Williams' comments were. And so I have a tremendous amount of faith in Michael. It's surprise the heck out of people that we've been on committees together for so many years, and I would bet 95% of the times we agree when we were on those committees making decisions or suggestions or whatever they were. We agree on tremendously high percentage of things. And I think that somebody said, some other coach said something, and I don't know what that was. But I do know that I think Michael has a great concern and interest in what college basketball is, where college basketball is going. And the other thing is Michael Krzyzewski has the right to his own opinion. He doesn't need to get that from Roy Williams. Let me check my phone and see if he called me and asked if he could say what the hell he wanted to say. I don't see any calls from him, but again, guys, I don't stay on that stuff. And again, Mike doesn't watch what I say every day either, but those 3 things that somebody told me said, I have no problems with that whatsoever. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you. We'll get Coach Moten in a moment.